Hi, welcome back. I hope you all enjoyed your workshop. Grab a seat, grab a seat. It's time to do some reflecting on what we did and learned during the workshops. Feel free to come up towards the front as well. So lonely over here. Welcome, come in, grab a seat. So for those of you who were here yesterday, you know how it works. We'll reflect back on what we did and learned during the workshops just now, and for this we'll use Mentimeter. That's because it's pretty easy to use, and we'd like to have all your individual answers too, and we can save them, so we can do something with that data later as well. Yeah, you can just grab your phone, type in menti.com, and fill out the code, or if your phone allows it, you can use the QR code too. Code is 72346304. I like the thumbs up already. Excited about it. There was no Lego workshop today, unfortunately. There was a big hit yesterday. Big hit. Everyone's buying Lego now. Okay, you can just take your time to log in. We'll go to the first question we'll discuss. Also, can you restart the clock for me? Thank you. Can we get the first question out? Yeah, all right. What is the most useful thing you learned during the workshop? I hope you learned something. If not, that's okay too. Maybe you learned a lot, and you can pick one or two things that you learned. As soon as someone answers, we'll see the replies on the screen. I'll step aside for a moment. We've got a feral tag. Oh, sounds interesting. Deep democracy method. The body doesn't lie. Interesting. Different views are bringing value. Unbubbling. Interesting. Unlearn. Had that one yesterday as well. Systems washing. That there's way more to it than at first sight. Time is always too short. Yeah, that's always the case, I feel like. How to interpret innovation. A way to think about actants versus actors. I don't actually know what actants are. Experience embodied knowledge. A credit card might even be helpful within a systemic design workshop. I hope that's not related to Coke, but I guess not. Hope not. Bit early. Dare to play. Despite the Lego, we still dare to play. That's great. My Salto lock is wired. I know some of those words. Complex problem identifying. Ooh, how much data is being collected all the time and by whom? Scary, yeah, it is really. All businesses think they work on complex challenges. Yeah, everyone likes to think they're working on something intelligent. You can get a lot done in you can get a lot done in 1.5 hours, but never enough. Very ambitious. That we are being watched. I can confirm right now we are being watched. We should almost always understand the problem better. All right, nice. Is there anyone just going off of this, or maybe what they typed in themselves, who wants to expand on their workshop? Otherwise, I'm going to find victims again. So it's up to you, Renee. Right, let's see. Learn to remain silent. Slow down the process, you designer. Can hear some giggles about that. Who typed it in? Slow down the process, you designer. Over there. Let me head over towards you. Would you like to expand a bit on that?
I'll hold it for you. Oh, okay, thank you. Well, we learned in the workshop that as a designer, you're eager to run and solve problems, to explore the problem, and to and in that process that you're running to do that, you forget the people that need to come along. So slow down the process helps you as a designer. So this is really targeted to designers who run too fast.
Nice one, yeah. I'm sure a lot of people here can relate to that. We need more ways to invite people within the traditional business and capitalist paradigm to move towards our paradigm and transition instead of polarize. It's an interesting one. Who wrote that down? Would you like to expand a bit on that?
Yeah, it encompasses a lot, I guess. But well, what we did in a workshop was kind of experiment with what happens when you do business innovation in a traditional sense by innovating all the parts of a value chain instead of looking at the ecosystem, which was kind of preaching to the choir here, I guess. But it did make us feel like, yeah, this doesn't hold a lot of value anymore or make a lot of sense anymore. And to me, it showed that we cannot just say that old way of working or that capitalist way of working is just, should just leave it, but we need to think about how do we invite more people into the way of working that is shown in this conference, for example, which is for us kind of normal already, but how do we get more, how do we treat it as transition technology in a sense?
Fair enough. Joep, can we scroll up a bit? See some of the other answers. Feral approaches. That makes me really curious. Who wrote that down? Feral approaches. Oh, is it you?
Yes.
No? Yeah, there. Oh, over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess just understanding the broader use of feral that Jazz mentioned and how interesting that can be turned into a critical lens on and turning our understanding of what we think is discarded and is all relational and in what context. So for me, that was I knew her work, but it was good to kind of get her direct reflection and some examples as well. And so, yeah.
Nice one.
Thanks.
Okay, let's move on to the next question. What do we have to learn more about? Sure, there's plenty of answers to that, but some of the things we'd like to learn more about. Everything. That is a lot, yeah. Lunch. I'm not sure if lunch is similar to yesterday. Yesterday we had a really nice salad and sandwiches. Pretty good. I know the vegan sandwiches were, I think, hummus with grilled vegetables. Can recommend. Where do we start? Rethinking. Not a question, but fair enough. Uncertainty, emotional sensitivity. What is positive impact for us? Including the minority voice, talk from the heart, including an emoji. Amazing. Unlearning again, nice one. Adoption of social innovation and behavior change. How to speed up the process to keep entrepreneurs engaged. I guess those people tend to be impatient. Skills that are needed to facilitate sessions that highlight systemic issues through minority voices. Different rhythms. Or own individual selves. Always good to get to know yourself better. How to break the old system and how we make new and more sustainable systems. Social impact, not just digital impact. Very nice. Let's see. Different rhythms. I'm quite curious about that one. Who wrote different rhythms? Over there.
Yeah, because different stakeholders have different speeds to learn and to change. And what are the connection points you can bring them together and then learn collaboratively? So we have to, learn about different rhythms. It's like making music.
Yeah. Nice. Makes sense. What do we mean when we say innovation? Oh, that's an interesting one too. Who wrote down that answer? Very shy person. Fair enough. I'll find you. Eventually. Talk from the heart. That's pretty interesting. Also, how you got the emoji there. Oh, over there, I see a hand. Yeah, located her.
It's easy. You can type in the emoji. It's easy.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
But the rest of the answer?
I think it's, especially in academia, quite difficult to talk from the heart and to open up and to feel safe to do that. So I think I want to learn more about that and how we can encourage that in our environment, in university environment. Yeah.
Do you already have any ideas on how you could do that yourself as an individual?
Well, we had this workshop on democracy, so these principles really help. So, but I also learned that it's a really long process to learn that, to apply that as well as a facilitator. So I'm curious to dive in that area.
Yeah. Is there anyone who has more answers for her in this? Anyone who has experience on talking more from the heart in academics? No one. No hearts left. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
I think it's quite simple. It's mindfulness, it's grounding, it's listening to your inner voice. And I don't know, I've not been in the Deep Democracy workshop, but I've done the courses. So happy to talk further about that. But it's quite basic. It's listening to yourself. It's all in you already.
Nice answer. I believe you also put up your hand. Would you like to expand a little?
I'm the one who did the workshop. And it just started. It started with you, because we're all humans. And even though it's in a professional environment, they're still, humans. So you just try. And then you see, sometimes you can add the sentence, am I the only one who sees it that way? And then you'll find out, no, me too, me too. So just try.
Yeah, good one. Just do it. Feral cats. I think we all like to learn more about cats, honestly. Intersectionality in participative research and design. Over there.
So now I'm going to define intersectionality in 5 seconds. No, the idea, what I missed a little bit is the sort of overlapping systems that people can participate in terms of oppression or otherwise, and how we deal with that when we do participative research and design. So how people can be vulnerable in different ways and how you have to take that into account.
All right, good one, good one. Very nice. Including the minority voice. This might be interesting to expand a little on that one, yeah? Thank you. Come stand behind you. Yeah.
Well, this is, of course, about inclusive social design, but it's also something that Manon just taught me in the workshop about the importance of including your own minority voice. And that's the best place to start.
That makes sense. Thanks a lot. On to the next question. What are you now going to do differently when engaging in systemic co-design? If anything at all. You are allowed to not do anything differently, but in case you are, we'd like to hear what that would be. Use more emojis, yeah. I like that. Experiment with enriched decision making. Trying to just start marking. Just start marking. Play more. Identify the problem and look for new innovative solutions. Start by mapping. Use more than human design principles. doing more systemic and co-design. Making it an embodied experience, including emojis, very nice. Start with feeling. Considering the embodiment of knowledge. Reach a common understanding of the problem, it's important. Use physical space even more. That's a good one. Start and end workshops with opening up space for the minority voice. Yeah. If you start with it, you can't leave it out anymore. Making use of intuitive knowledge, also include the perspectives of people with lesser intentions. Invite the heart and body. Discuss with business people. Listening more, heard that yesterday as well. Be sure you have entrepreneurs in the co-design room as well. Good one. Making use of intuitive knowledge. Quite curious about that one. Whose answer was that? Over there?
I was hosting the workshop together with Amand on how to use systemic co-design for entrepreneurial ecosystems. And it was amazing that in less than half an hour that there was so much knowledge shared about possible ideas on how to apply it, because it's quite a new question. And by playing with clay and a lot of different props, there were a lot of rich ideas presented by 3 groups. So and I spoke this morning to Lilia about the intuitive knowledge, and she said it's 90% at our fingertips. So we should make more use of this intuitive knowledge we have at our fingertips.
Oh, very cool. So it's literally at your fingertips. Brilliant. Also include the perspectives of people with lesser intentions. Sounds a little mean, maybe. Not sure what someone means by that. Who wrote that down? Yeah, Remco. Stand behind you.
Well, also reflecting on previous experiences where I always think that people are really good and happy, and we all dealing or trying to head towards a common purpose and goal. And there are very often also people who have different ideas of not going for the collective but individual gains and that kind of stuff. And I think many of designers tend to ignore those, and I think it's quite well also relating to the feral cats, you know, which was also mine. That is an important voice to also hear and to deal with.
And now I am curious. What can you tell us a bit about the feral cats?
Oh damn. Well, actually, I think that was kind of the same thing. Of, okay, so what's going on in the feral cat's mind, heart, and gut, and can we, in what ways can you work with that rather than ignore it?
Nice one, thank you. Let's see, one more. I see 2 people mentioning embodiment. Make it an embodied experience. Okay, you should be listening now. Who was the other person? Considering the embodiment of knowledge. Over there.
Well, I learned that I need to learn more about this from the discussion I had before from our. So I don't have anything else to say. And I think it's an important part, and I'm excited to learn more about how to do that and what that entails, and that's it.
Nice one. Well, you know what to do. Buy some Lego and clay, and there you go. All right, next question. What questions do you still have? That could be because of the workshop you just did, but perhaps you have questions about the other workshops. Maybe there was one you really wanted to attend but couldn't. this is also your time to ask those kinds of questions. RSD13 here. We can consider that, I suppose. Yesterday, there were a lot of questions about lunch, so I'm happy I already covered that. What about a social event tonight? Well, there is a book presentation this evening, just like there was yesterday. But for those of you who don't have a ticket yet, I have some sad news because they are already sold out. But you are, of course, welcome to stay after the main part of this. So at about 5:15, there will be drinks. So, of course, you're happy to join for that. The bar's open. The rest of the night, starting at 5:15, not yet. What exactly will be happening tomorrow in nature? That's a very nice question. Maybe Marika would like to say. Would you like to say something about that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Tomorrow we don't sit here inside the Pakhuis, but we go to the Zwijger. That's nature north of Amsterdam. And we do different kind of activities which are a bit more systemic and I guess embodied knowledge. So Manon, do you like to add anything?
You're going to explore the terrain also, so we'll see, maybe we encounter some wild animals even. We have a nice lunch and some drinks, and yeah, we're really in nature, just getting out of the classroom, getting out of the conference room, and maybe do some embodiment exercises with the elements of there, because there's like a small beach, there's some nice solitary forest, there's a meditation walk, so a lot of nice time to bond and to digest and also to learn new things.
I see also a connecting question about the friendships, and I would like Emma to say something. I introduce you first. Yeah, stand up. This is Emma. She needs applause. It's very important to know, if we talk about friendship, that she's our community manager. And that's a big role. So I will give the floor to you to kind of give an answer.
Yeah, so from the Expertise Network, twice a year, we organize something big like this. But we do a lot of things in between as well. So we have escalators where we have easy, accessible events where you can just come and join us, even though you don't know anything about systemic co-design and you just want to know more, or if you know a lot and you want to share your knowledge. And our lectors and professors, they talk to our partners about their projects and how we can learn from those as well, all to contribute to the systemic co-design theory, kind of. But this is all very sec and theoretical, but the main importance of our network is that we are a network. So if you did make friends today and you want to see them again, we hope you do so at one of our nice events. Yeah. And there's a LinkedIn group which you can follow and join. And if you don't have my email yet, but you would like it, come up to me and I'll get you connected in our email group where we have a lot of, we share all of these nice events and things about systemic co-design. Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you. Are there still tickets available for tomorrow, Marika?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, so you can come to me if you need friends or nature or anything like that.
So if you are looking to find feral cats, you can start out tomorrow.
Oh, Gillian. And if they want to go to nature tomorrow, don't assemble here, but meet us at Sloterdijk at 11 o'clock.
11 a.m. PNR Sloterdijk. Yes, good call. Don't be here at 9 a.m. tomorrow. At least not for that. Did you say that the book event needed tickets? Yes, because it's sold out. I believe there's 350 people who did get a ticket. So it's very sold out. No more space if you haven't got a ticket, sadly. What systemic design books are on your bookshelf? Ooh, I like that question. Is there anyone who's like, I've got a really good bookshelf with good books related to this I want to share? Or one book. Let's start there. Yeah, Wina, yeah, you've got your own book.
Yeah, but it's not here anymore. You have one? Okay, oh, here. Donna has one. Yeah, so yesterday evening I had my book presentation. And some people were there and other ones had to miss it. But I need to sign it. Okay. So, yeah, I released the Co-Design Canvas book. And yeah, what is it about? And I still need to find the pages. Okay. So yesterday there was this big carpet here of 3 by 3 meters. And we walked over it and I kind of explained what it was. I will not do that again. But you can check our website, In Holland website, and you can find at least the PDF that you see here. So this was a 3 by 3 meters canvas. And it's 8 co-design decisions to take if you are collaborating within a system with a coalition of stakeholders. And on the back of the 8 co-design decision cards, there's tips and tricks how to do that. And then the whole book explains how to do it. And there's also interviews with 5 duos of people who have been working with it the last 3 years. And that's in tourism, in dementia, in research, in education. And I forgot other. Huh? IT. Well, it can be anything. So, but anyway, so if that was my advertisement, I think. Yeah.
Great, thank you. You can still buy them. Yeah, get them. Brilliant. We've got another author over here. Would you like to come here, boss? This is your time to shine. You have to.
I don't know what you want me to say, though. About your book? Yeah, so tonight we're launching another book. It translates to educating in transitions. This version is in Dutch. The English version is still coming. There's a couple of them outside as well, if you're not able to make it tonight or if you didn't get a ticket, because, yeah, we sold out. So.
Can you tell us a little bit what it's about?
Sure. It's a collection of 10 different cities where teachers try to connect their education with transition challenges and tries to find the principles that they use to do that and translate them so that other teachers can also transform their education. Oh, there it is. Hey.
Thank you so much. Right, it's almost time for our lunch break. Thank you very much in participating. Like I said, we will save all your answers. We can go through all of them, of course. Now, yesterday I gave you a riddle for lunch, and that's because anytime around noon I feel like a little bridge troll. So if you need some help making friends, or you just like riddles, which I'm sure you do, I've got another little riddle for you. That rhymes. I'll give you the answer after the break, and if you already know the answer, shh. So, here's a new one. I can fly without wings, cry without eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows me. What am I? One more time. I can fly without wings, cry without eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows me. What am I? Answer after the break. Enjoy your lunch. It's delicious and sustainable, and we'll see you back here at 1:30.